If you are enjoying the story so far and need more Dungeons and Dragons in your life, I invite you to check out another group called the Long Past Podcast. They are working their way through heroism and tragedy in the events of the Chragan War. Their name and link are in the description below.
Day 56. Of all the dangers in a desert, flooding waters was far from my mind. We managed to stay clear of the flood and deal with other pests, and now is when we usually have a long rest and sleep for the night. I felt like journaling a bit earlier than usual. It just feels... well, that was unexpected. I just got done with another fight tonight. I had to pause my journaling to fight off more trolls and a huge beast that had an orc as a pet. What could possibly happen next? We still need to get to our village that we set out for just 2 days ago. I sure hope I get some sleep tonight.
Welcome back to the Land of the Hunter. The day outside is a hot 80 degrees with no wind and no rain. For us inside this partially subterranean ruins, the air is cooler, but it is also filled with flying sand and the stink of blood and fire, as Adran, Del, Thia, and Varin have had their exploration of a maze interrupted by monsters and a fiend. As a quick little summary, Del is conserving his magical powers for emergencies. Varin has been pelting the monsters with volleys of slingshots. Thia, you have closed to melee and flanking with Adran to help overcome the effects of your concussion, which you should need only 2 more long rests to recuperate from. And Adran, you find yourself targeted by the fiendish will and deadly claws of a teleporting force of malice and chaos. But before we get into combat, I have a surprise for you all. So I will switch us over to the map. Loading ever so slowly. Wow, it's actually loading very slowly compared to normal. Excellent. So, Adran.
Why am I on fire?
Well, fortunately you're not on fire, you're just surrounded by fire.
Holy crap, that is cool.
Complete with scar from when you got hit by the mummy. And check out Sanguine nonetheless.
That is beautiful.
Indeed.
Oh, no.
And for Thia...
oh my gosh. Sanguine nonetheless looks like a freaking elephant.
Indeed it does. And
Oh,
look
wow.
at Thia. Ready to spring down upon some foolish passerby from her cover amidst the trees.
Dang, she looks cool.
Yeah, that looks really awesome.
And then finally,
They even got the ring in there.
there is Varin.
That is awesome.
You might note the glowing snakeskin belt from when we beat down, I believe it was a fire snake.
Yes, it was.
And just underneath my right hand, you might see an eye.
Yes, from when you took out that Cyclops.
Exactly.
That is awesome.
I want to take this moment to thank Hannah for her work on our character art. If you want to see other examples of her artwork, her Instagram is going to be in the description of this video, as well as her email in case someone else wants to commission her for character artwork. But for now, let's get into it and put these new tokens to the test.
Thank you, Hannah.
I thought that would be a fun little surprise for everyone.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, they all look really amazing.
She has been following our adventures ever since I started commissioning her so she could get a grasp on her characters, and she has been eating up the episodes with great speed and appetite, and she is absolutely loving it. And she wants to see more from us, and soon she might even be able to cast votes on what monsters we face. But for the moment, we're at the top of round 5. Dell is going to move a few feet up to the north, excuse me, and take the dodge action, trying to his best to stay out of the way. He doesn't see, I don't see yet a reason to help, Adran, but let me know if you need healing. Varin.
Great kid.
Great kid, don't get cocky. Alright, so Varin sees that there's only 2 enemies right now, which unfortunately doesn't really encourage me to use volley. So instead, I'm going to use my bonus action and cast at first level Hunter's Mark. Been a while since I last cast that spell. On the most clear target I can see. Also the one who happens to be resistant to normal damage. And I'm going to focus my fire on him. I just thought to check if I was on disadvantage or not. Nope, firing at normal. So that's a 12 and a 27. The 12 is going to miss, but the 27 hits. So he's going to take Hunter's Mark damage and Colossus Slayer. And 2 stones down. I am quickly running out of ammunition! Varin shouts. Okay, so 6 is that 6 misses, 8 hits, but is blunted. Wow. Damage from Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer, both 1. So let's see. It's going to be 6 total points of damage. Huh.
I think I saw the health bar kind of shift there.
If you want to handle it completely on your own, be my guest. I'm going to hold my position over there.
Right in front of me anyway.
Alright, Thia. You're up. There is currently no one between you and Adran. So if you want to continue flanking, you're going to have to move here, here, or here. Or get on the other side of the troll.
Let's see. I think she's able to make it here. That way she's helping him flank for both of them.
Excellent choice.
So move her there. And she'll tell Varin, nothing's stopping you from getting up close and personal. And then she'll go ahead and try and attack this one since it's already damaged.
Excellent.
Well, you know me, I like to go out and press the flesh.
Alright, so short sword.
You're attacking at normal. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit. Give me sneak attack. Oh my goodness, that is 34 points of damage. Watch this health bar.
Well, that's a good start.
Nice shot. Anything else for you, Thia?
No.
Alright. Adran, sir, you have 3 attacks. and advantage basically any way you go. With a burning sword, I
yes.
might add.
Swing that over to its advantage. And then use my Sanguine nonetheless on the kind of green, shadowy looking Minotaur.
That is the horned bat-winged creature.
Ah, yes. The horned bat-winged. Need to get my eyes checked.
What can you say? I don't have that many token options in that regard. 21 is going to hit for 7 fire.
Alright.
Nice shot, sir.
And then my first extra attack is going to be at that same target.
Excellent. 19. It seems like it's about to dodge your stab, but at the last moment you angle your blade around the haft of its weapon and dig the burning point of Sanguine nonetheless into its thigh for 10 fire damage.
Nice. And then I'm going to use my last extra on the troll.
Excellent. Yes, that will hit for 8 damage. The troll catches the back swipe of your blade as you yank it out of the fiend before you.
Wow.
It screams and roars in pain and is going to return the favor with 2 claw attacks. I get an 18 and a 25.
I believe my armor class is at a 30, so...
It is not at a 30 because we're past your turn, unless you want to cast shield.
Oh. Well then, yes, I cast shield.
Alright, burn a spell slot and add it back to your armor class.
Well, I mean, I know they say that it takes 2 to tango, but then again, 3 is a crowd.
Its claws reach for your heart as your hand springs forth, casting out your magic, countering the force of its deadly attack. All right, next up is the fiend. Oh, I just realized I left something in the wrong spot. Okay, so it's not going to attack you, sir. It is instead going to grab at you, and I need from you either an acrobatics or an athletics check of your choice.
Let's see. I assume on normal.
On normal, yes. So here's its athletics. Oh wow, it gets a nat 1. Which you definitely beat with a 16. So it follows that up by trying to grab you again. Give me another acrobatics or athletics check. Wow, you see the the hands grabbing for you, and you just duck, bob, and weave. And in clear frustration, it glares into your eyes, and you feel foul thoughts crawling through your mind. I will rip out your entrails through your nose and tie them in a bow around your neck.
Ooh. You know, on second thought, please don't put me down for mummification.
And for that reference, oh, you already have inspiration. Too bad.
I know.
Dell calls out from around the corner. Noted, I won't mummify you. And he's going to continue taking the dodge action. As for Varin, alright, let's try this again. 2 more slingshots. The 14 is, wow, what's going on with my first shots? The 14 misses, of course. The 21 is going to hit, so Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer. So Hunter's Mark is a 2. Whereas 9 and 7 is 16, divided by 2 is 8. 2 is 10. So I deal a total of 10 damage. That guy is really hard to hit, which is really odd. I'm going to maintain my position, blocking any attempts to escape. Thia, your turn.
Okay, she's gonna try and finish this guy off.
Go for it.
Flank him well, my
Ooh.
lady. Flank him well.
Unfortunately, it seems to sense your approach and sweeps its elbow out and down, knocking your arm aside. Your thrust misses, sorry.
Oh, well.
Anything else for you, Thea?
Is your page on advantage?
Yeah, remember she's got the concussion she's dealing with?
Oh, wait. That's right. That's
I have
right.
a
I remember
concussion,
now.
so I'm all blurred. I would normally be doing this at disadvantage, so...
The fact that she's
no.
flanking is making it normal for her.
No vision insurance. Got it.
Right. And I don't know that there's eye doctors out in the wild either.
They seem to be in short supply indeed. Anything
Or
else for you,
medical
Thea?
doctors in general. Nope,
I
I
thought
think
I
that'll
was
be
the
it.
medical provision, says Dell. Alright.
You're doing the best you can.
I'm trying! Adran, it is your turn, sir.
I'm basically going to go with the same tactic I had last turn.
Alright, 3 attacks at advantage, sir.
3 attacks. Let's see. First one's going to be at the winged baddie creature.
Okay.
That does not look like a minotaur.
Indeed not. A 26. An excellent hit, just in its left pectoral.
All right.
Ichor, burning ichor spills out through the new hole.
Ooh. Here, let me match it on the other side.
Yes, you do indeed match it and even go a little deeper.
And then, of course, my last on the troll.
Go for it. That is a hit. Where do you stab to finish this troll off?
I stab him through the knee and then up through the thigh.
I was an adventurer until I took an arrow in the knee. As the troll dies. Excellent shot, sir. The fiend, snarling, spitting spitting acid, is going to once more make a grab at you, sir. Give me acrobatics or athletics.
Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. Oh, wait. Make sure that it's on normal.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Spin.
A nat
Man, I
1.
trip over my foot.
You're crowing in victory over the troll when all of a sudden this clawed hand, easily more than the size of your head, slaps down around your neck, pinning you in place. You are grappled, sir. Your speed is now 0. Excuse me. That's essentially all that is. You cannot benefit from any bonus to your speed. And it snarls down at you. I'm going to pluck your toenails, dip them in eyeball jelly, and force feed them to you.
You're just upset because I stabbed you a couple times, didn't I?
It's going to make another grapple check. So for this, since you are currently grappled, I'm going to have you make this at disadvantage.
All right.
So go ahead and give me acrobatics or athletics at disadvantage, sir.
Well, this is going to go really, really sad.
A 13. A 21. It actually forces you down onto your knees, reaches over your head, and there's this sharp noise as it rips your pack off your shoulders.
Ow.
And then... Wait, hold on. Let me check something.
You're not very nice.
It drags you along the ground, your armored knees bumping and skidding. That will trigger an attack of opportunity from you, Thea, at normal. And if you hit, you will get sneak attack. Okay, you get sneak attack. Oh my goodness. That is 34 points of damage. Nice shot. Alright, top of the round. Del hears these thumping cloven hooves, peeks around the corner, sees what's approaching. Adran, do you need help?
I might be here.
By the way, the hand of this creature smells indescribably foul. The skin of the creature actually smells like something that has been rooting through decay, refuse, and all sorts of awful.
Like guano?
Oh yeah. But molded guano. You're welcome for that image. Del quickly moves further out of the way. Little guy with no armor. What else is he gonna do? Alright, so Varin is suddenly in a quandary because, well, I'm at disadvantage if I make ranged shots at the moment. So instead of making ranged shots, I'm gonna slide out my short sword or dagger. Considering all things considered, Varin is going to slide out his dagger since it's magical. So I quickly need to adjust this. Dexterity. Check. Good. Okay. So I'm attacking melee at normal with the darkening dagger. 2 attacks. Oh yeah, both of those are gonna hit.
Nice.
So Colossus Slayer and Hunter's Mark.
Not
Oh
bad.
boy. Okay, so that's 16 and 4 is 20 plus 1 is 21 points of damage. Watch that health bar.
Boom.
Varin quickly swipes at his eyes. Adran, you notice that Varin's eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah, I know. It's probably from all the sand.
And then I'm going to move up here in case Thia comes close to help flank with it. Excuse me. All right, Thia, it is your turn.
Okay. Might as well move in and attempt to hurt him again.
All right. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. Give me sneak attack.
Nice.
That is 29 points of damage. So Varin quickly moves to the side, jumping up and flicking his cloak into this fiend's face, distracting it, giving you a chance to slip in behind. And where exactly do you stab this creature, Thia? To kill it.
She jumps up and she'll take and stab it at its back and just use her weight to pull the sword down.
Ooh, ouch. You can feel and hear several vertebrae and ribs popping and cracking beneath the weight of your blade. As it drops to its knees, shuddering and gasping, it turns its hate-filled gaze upon you, Adran, and once more the thoughts crawl into your mind. Do you think this is the end, Adran? There is more.
Do you now have a stalker?
It slowly melts into goo. Now,
is this guy going to be coming back and stalking me too?
To be noted, Thia, you and Varin and Del, we heard none of that.
I know, just players.
Yeah, gotcha. Your pack is dropped to the ground at your feet, Adran.
Hey. I need this.
No, you don't say.
Hopefully none of the contents is affected by that goo.
Del looks down at the sizzling, bubbling puddle that was this creature. The puddle itself of goo is starting to evaporate, and it leaves a hideous stench. Oh, so, that was a fiend, like what we fought in the canyon.
Yeah, that smell is not going to leave my pack for weeks.
I suggest you wash it with sand.
Ugh. Yeah, as my father used to say, throw a little dirt on it and walk it off.
That sounds like something Thamior would say. I wonder where your dad got it from. Varin kneels down beside the corpse of the Minotaur, pulls off a leather pouch that was strung on a cord about its neck, then gives a kind of a ew grunt and tosses the cord aside because you notice that it looks like it's made from troll guts.
Yeah.
That's
I guess it's rope-like.
Say what was that? Oh, what was that, Thea?
I guess that some guts are rope-like.
Gross. So the other pouch that Varin took from the Minotaur, Varin pulls out from it a curious-looking medallion, for lack of a better description. It has a crude carving of a mountain on it. Varin, and then Varin, I turn to you, Adran. You took down the Minotaur, and I slap the token on your chest. Guess you deserve a trophy.
Thank you.
I assume Adran would like to take a short rest.
Yes, I would.
Fair enough. Alright. Thea, you and Varin are still, for the moment, unharmed. What would you like to spend the next hour doing as Adran rests?
Probably going into a light meditative state with her back against the wall, like in the corner, to try and make the headache simmer a bit
Sure.
less.
Would you say then that you're just kind of staying on watch?
Yeah, sort of.
Fair enough. For his part, Varin, with kind of a restless energy, is going to move around this area, searching out where the Minotaur came from. If I can, there it is. Ooh. There we go. Alright. So Adran, you're not sleeping during the short rest, you're just kind of resting. Well, This seems odd. It looks like the Minotaur and the trolls were trying to tame the Boulette. I suppose as some kind of a guard dog? And I found some more of those weird looking tokens. Varin, if I can remember words, holds up a token that looks like that has a carving of what looks like a sword on it. A token that looks like it has just ice on it, carved into it. And one that looks like a crashing wave of water. Also, Adran, in addition to all those, you and Varin now have 88,191 experience points.
Ooh, nice.
Thea, you now have 84,958 experience points. Oh wait, nope, I'm wrong. I copied the wrong number. This is the correct number. 82,183. My bad. And Dell has 16,513, which means... I believe that means that Dell is no longer 5th level.
Ooh.
Nice.
I believe that Dell is now 16th level. And I will double check that here in a moment.
So during my little short rest, do I use hit dice? And try
Yes,
to
you can
heal
use
myself?
as many hit dice as you wish.
Yeah.
Have you used your second wind yet?
He
I have not.
No, he didn't. So you might want to use that before you take your short rest. And yes, Dell is now a 6th level caster.
Yay!
But he doesn't actually get to use his new spell slots until, he gets a long rest. Alright, so that's a 12 from your second win, sir.
Well, that would be a 74. Alright. And now... hit dice. Wow.
Well, that
Good
seems
for me.
most impressive, sir. While he's continuing to roll and trying to recover some hit points, Thea. That's a better roll. Like you're sitting down and you're meditating, but every so often you're rubbing at your eyes. They just itch unbelievably. It's almost painful in a way.
And then when she realizes that she's rubbing them, she instead starts to massage like around her eyes instead of trying to rub her eyes.
It does little to help the burning sensation in your eyes, but it does help the headache a little. Del turns to you. Thea, I know you're not feeling well. Is there anything I can do to help? I can attempt to try to use the scrolls that we found.
Well, I don't know. I'll probably get over it soon.
He rubs at his eyes and very gently pats your shoulders, not your head. Adran, how are you doing? Oh, you're at full. Excellent.
And I also took a Dalek bean to get a couple extra hit points.
Fair enough. You put that in your temporary, I trust, yes? Yes, you did. Excellent. Perfect. And make sure... Okay, good. Varin is going to spend... He's going to eat... Where is it? He's going to eat... a Silvataff. And gain back a first level spell slot.
How many do I have? I'm starting to run out of Silvataffs too.
Adran, you start rooting through your pack, checking your supply of Silvataffs. You have to pause every now and then to rub at your eyes. And as you do so, you notice that both Del and Thea, they both have bloodshot eyes, the same as Varin.
I wonder if it's something that the bat guy ended up giving off a foul stench or something. That is also probably making our eyes really red and... Ugh.
Should we relocate to somewhere else to finish out our short rest?
I would say by this point it's been an hour. Excuse me. Varin just heads out into a hallway, looks around, rubs at his eyes, looks around again. Everything seems so confused and blurry.
Maybe we should splash water in our eyes.
I'm not wasting good water for that. Not out here in the desert. Well, Adran, Thea, Del, which way now? Back the way we came?
Around the corners to the right, so in that way we know what's going on over there.
Was there anything over in that other area? Because you went over there to check stuff out.
These little tokens, like what I took off the Minotaur's neck. Again, they look like one looks like it has a carving of a steel sword, one that looks like a carving of ice, and one that looks like a carving of a wave.
I wonder what they were used for.
Things in the distant past, I suppose. By the way, Adran, did you want to handle Del?
Yeah.
Okay. Following the battle, the tomb is strangely quiet. Possibly also thankfully quiet. There's a door up here.
Well, let's go check it out.
Varin pushes at it, and it does not open.
Okay, I'll try.
Here, let me lend aid and help to you, so then you can.
And Del's also going to cast, where is it? Guidance on you. So you get advantage and a D4.
Ooh. Okay. So I'll roll the D4 separate.
Excellent.
And
oh wow. You can use the D4 if you want, or you can hold on. I'll hold on to it for the next minute.
I'll hold on to it for the next minute.
Okay.
This lock seems surprisingly easy.
You pass it with considerable ease, but you definitely get the feeling that without Adran pointing out some different pressure points with the picks, it probably would not have opened so easily.
Yeah, she's not as on point as she has been before, so...
Yeah, even as you push the door open, the hallway ahead is blurred in your vision, and your eyes continue to itch, almost painfully. Varin is going to pass you, rubbing at both of his eyes. And even Del, by the way, is rubbing at his eyes. I'm not sure that this actually has anything to do with the stench. I wasn't that close to I hesitate to call it blood. And Varin interrupts with, it's a dead end.
Well, we could check other places.
Back the way we came, I suppose.
What happened with some of the other doors that we passed?
I think we passed them because we were trying to keep to a wall.
I'm going to zoom out on my map a little bit more. Okay, and slowly but surely it will respawn.
Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity.
I've decided, Varin growls, I don't like mazes.
We've been through this door, yes?
Yes.
This is the way we came.
Okay.
That's how we got into this area.
It just looks so different with my eyes right now being so blurry.
Del's going to put his hand on your shoulder, and then a hand on it, and then he's just going to gently touch himself. And he's going to cast guidance on himself. Alright, I need to look at this real quick. And he's going to roll a medicine check. And D4. Okay, so that is a total of 21. Oh. I'm not sure how to break this to you. We're going blind.
What?
Oh.
We've gotten sick with a disease. If I remember correctly, it's called sight rot, and it's rotting our vision.
Ugh.
Oh, well, you know.
I'm not sure when we got sick with it, but if we don't cure it, well, we're gonna go blind.
And then trying to find our way back to the totem pole, or... Oh, wait a second. We're still out
That's
in the
a little
deserts.
far away, I point out.
Further than we're capable of going in a day.
Just a few. The door here, the door we've come through, is not only closed again, but locked. I look over at you, Thia. Did you lock this door?
No. Do you think someone else locked it?
Varin shrugs. Alright, so you can go ahead. Del's going to go ahead and cast guidance on you.
Okay.
Adran, did you want to give her a hand with this one? You recall that this is a difficult lock to get through.
Yeah, I was gonna try my hand at it.
Okay. And while you're doing that, it is possible I can heal us, but it's going to take quite a bit of my strength.
Okay.
And I'm not going to be able to heal all of us. I can heal 3 of us. But it's like I said, it's going to take the majority of my magic power.
The person you don't heal, will you be able to heal another time?
Once I get enough rest to recover my magical strength, yes. But that means waiting until tomorrow.
Okay.
Then I suggest you do Thia, Varin, and yourself, Del.
What of you, Adran?
I can handle it.
We could just point him at something and be like, attack in front of you, and he probably will hit. Maybe.
I mean, it's probably not going to be all that much more difficult than when he was obsessed with cleaning his hands.
Yeah.
I can also use my ears, too.
What? You have a sense of hearing?
You have a sense of humor? I detected that from my ears.
At least I can hear a lot better than you can. So just to clarify,
Wait,
this is
what?
going to take... So just to qualify, just to explain, this is going to take Del's last 3rd level spell slot and both of his 2nd level spell slots to cast Lesser Restoration enough to heal us of disease.
Okay.
Leaving him only his 1st level spell slots. Are you still okay with that, or do you want him to hold off until the evening?
I want him to do that so that at least there's 3 of you guys that are able to see.
Okay. So that's... and Thea, you can go ahead and give me a Thieves check with advantage thanks to Adran, and with guidance thanks to Del.
Okay. So, here's that.
Oh, yep, that works. Let me get this open for you. There you are. The door is unlocked. Del continues. Sorry?
I wonder if there's someone else here and they ended up locking us in.
Well, the front door is shut as soon as we went through them.
Oh, so you're thinking that this did that except for a different door.
Possibly. So Del is going to put his hand on you, Thea, and on myself, Varin, casting his magic on us. So let me adjust your character sheet real quick there, Thea. Hold on. Okay, so that means you no longer have a -2 to your attack rolls. Which, if you notice, that means your attack bonus for your longbow just went back up to 9.
Okay.
Fixing your short sword and your short bow
And daggers.
and your dagger and your sling. There you go. And then for Varin, this is going to take me a little bit, so give me 1 second, everyone. No, my attack bonus for my short sword goes to 0 and goes to 9, not to 29. Whoops, that could have been awkward. Sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so there's that. And just as you pass him, Adran, you feel Del's hand touch your shoulder, and he casts Lesser Restoration on you instead of himself. Sorry, Adran. I thought this would be best.
Del.
He gives
I said you cast it on you.
I'm not as needed for combat as you are, Adran.
You're still important to us.
Well,
Yeah.
then I'll just have to, keep alive, and hopefully you'll all keep alive until tomorrow. Gulp.
All right.
And besides, that should be a lot easier for you to do if you're not having a hard time seeing.
Del, you truly are an asset to our group. I really do appreciate your sacrifice.
His dark skin does not typically flush, but it does seem like it does this time. Alright, so that is all of your character sheets done. There you go. So we can now move.
Let me know if you need any help moving forward.
He rubs at his bloodshot eyes. I will. Alright, where to next?
Here, Del, take my shoulder and then walk with me. We're going to go to this other corridor because I'm pretty sure we did not go down this way.
He has to walk. He's like, okay, and then he has to stand on tiptoes to reach your shoulder.
Okay.
Varin just shakes his head, like,
Here, hold my pack. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is a lot easier. Thank you, Adran.
Mm-hmm.
Varin just follows along behind, just kind of grumbling lightly.
Wasn't your pack covered in goo?
I can assure you that it most definitely is covered in goo. Ew.
Yeah, and I have to wear it. Ew.
And you're forcing him to touch it.
This was definitely a brilliant idea. Whoops, what's going on with my screen? There we go. This door, once again, is locked.
Alright.
I hope we don't have to go through here multiple times, because we have to unlock each locked door every time we pass through it. I'm going to get annoyed.
Just a little patience. It'll be fine.
What's patience?
That's something clearly you lack.
Del reaches out and puts guidance on you again, Thia.
Thank you.
I'm happy I can help.
Is Adran helping again?
Yes, I will lend you my aid.
Thank you.
Excellent. I have to move something real quick. Yep, that's enough.
That's enough? Okay.
Adran, as we step through into the next corridor, you can give me an intelligence check to see if you recall which way we came from. That actually is enough. That's actually exactly what I was looking for. We came from the left-hand corridor. So that means we came from that direction. We have not gone that direction.
All right.
I think we were trying to follow to the right hand.
Varin shrugs. I wasn't paying attention.
All right, so it looks like it does wrap around.
Okay.
Didn't you say before that this way has another closed door?
You're right. It does have another closed door.
Aren't I usually right?
I think we chose not to go through that door.
Except that one time you were left.
When was I? Oh, hey.
All right.
Varin, so this is an open door, not locked. And as we go, Varin is quickly going to look for any extra stones. Okay, well, I get a nat 1, but I beat the DC anyways, so Varin's going to get... Varin's just starting to collect stones as we go. And Thia, you can also collect stones as well if you wish.
Yeah.
Did you use your sling at all during the last fight?
Yeah, I used 3 stones. Do I need to roll a perception?
No, with the 17, Varin's going to be able to provide you with stones enough anyways.
Okay,
Another closed door bars our passage. Ooh, excuse me.
Is this one locked?
Yes, this one is locked. I just checked.
Alright.
Who designed this place?
Someone who's not us?
Someone who doesn't want us to be nosy, checking all the rooms.
Well, that would definitely be you, sir.
Are you helping again, Adran?
Yeah, and Dell's
Yes,
also
I am
casting
helping
guidance.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it. You have it. Excuse me. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm looking forward to when we get back outside under the blaring hot sun.
And the stars.
I definitely prefer
night.
the stars.
I kind of miss the stars right now.
I miss the moon.
The hallway curves a little to your right, Thia, and ends in another door.
Seriously.
Wanna bet one of the previously locked doors is locked again?
I'm not going back to find out.
We might have to.
I'd
Alright,
rather not.
is this one locked?
You can try it and find out. It is not.
It's not.
Cool.
The hallway branches to the left and to the right, but the hallway to the left ends rather abruptly.
Okay. To the right.
How are you doing there, Dell?
Tired. That took a lot of effort. I'll be glad to rest tonight. And all things considered, I'm rather glad that we're halfway through the day as it is.
Yes.
My screen's having a slow movement again. Give me 1 second. The hallway turns to the left ahead of you, Thia. You do notice that there is something on the wall to your left, right about here. On my screen? Yes,
She'll
there we
go look at it.
Okay. There is a curious looking set of symbols on the wall. Excuse me. And I will let you know what they are. Oh, and by the way, the hallway turns to the left past the wall and what you found here, Thia, and out into the open air once more. So let me real quickly, since we're now at the outside. There. On the wall before you, Thia, you see 5 symbols. One looks like an orb of fire. One looks like a bolt of lightning. One looks like an orb of water. And one looks like an orb of molten earth. And one is a square that has a carving of the sun on it.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
What do you guys make of this?
You should now be able to see it.
Yeah.
That's a little strange.
How many of those tokens did you find? Did we find?
I think we found 4.
Do you want to pull them out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe Varin handed me one that looked like a lonely mountain or something.
Does that mean we're missing one?
A steel token is the other one. An ice token. And a water token.
Yeah, well, not everything matches this.
What were these again? It was a ball of fire.
Uh-huh.
A sphere of water.
Mm-hmm.
Molten rock.
Correct.
And a sun.
And there's a 5th symbol in the middle.
Oh,
it was
yes.
lightning.
A bolt of lightning.
Varin takes one look, shrugs, and just sits down at the exit of the hallway.
Hmm.
That makes no sense to me.
I wonder if they're a puzzle of some kind.
It might be. We might not even have stuff to do the puzzle.
Let's see.
So do these look like it would fit a token similar to the ones that we found?
How do you mean?
Like, is there like an indent to put things there, or is it just symbols there?
Give me an investigation check.
Well, to make steel, you would have to go through like a forge of some kind.
Okay, so this will be at disadvantage because because it's site based, right?
It is site-based, or you can use your fingertips and make it more tactile-based.
I'll do that.
Okay, give me an investigation check at normal. You don't find any physical grooves. Nothing that would I mean, there are the etchings of the carvings, but they don't feel like they're meant to receive or hold anything.
That they're just pictures.
It seems so. Adran, what exactly are you doing with the tokens? Like, are you touching them to the symbols or what?
I'm trying to see if there's some sort of a pattern or some sort of a match with the tokens.
In what
to
way?
the item.
In what way?
Well, to make steel, you usually have to put it through a forge, so somehow this steel has something to do with this molten rock looking sphere.
I understand your reasoning, but what exactly is Adran doing physically?
I'm trying to feel if there's like some sort of a puzzle, or like I can take the tokens and put them on the symbols themselves.
Okay.
Like
the steel,
there should be pieces that it should connect to, or
the steel token doesn't do anything when you put it on the magma symbol.
Okay.
How about the lightning? Because doesn't steel attract the lightning?
I'm putting it on the lightning.
There's a sharp click, and the steel token sticks to the symbol of lightning on the wall.
Huh. Wow. That's interesting. I wonder if I take the water token and put it on the fire?
There is, once again, a sharp click, and it almost leaps from your fingertips and sticks to the wall.
That's strange. Let's see. Ice token? The only other thing that I could probably use the ice token for would be the molten rock.
It clicks once more into place. Give me an investigation check, sir.
All right.
Investigation or nature, I will accept either.
Let's do a nature check.
No.
Ow.
Doesn't seem to help any. Thia, you can give me a nature check if you wish.
Okay.
The symbol in the bottom right-hand corner might be water, but there is something else that flows in the same patterns as water, but tends to not be seen.
Oh, okay. Like air?
Clicking
The mountain
that.
token clicks onto the wall.
But now I feel like we're one token short. Because what exactly does the sun do?
It's interesting because that one's kind of different than the rest.
It is. I wonder if the center of it is a button or a...
Oh, you can try.
Do you press on the center of it, sir?
Yes, I do.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens at all.
So, Either we're missing something or we're probably missing something.
Did we check all of the doors?
I don't think we
I
did.
think there was one we didn't.
I almost get the feeling that we're probably looking for another token. Another token.
Adrian, you can give me another You can give me an investigation check, and if you want, Dell will cast guidance on you.
All right.
All right, he casts guidance on you, and remember, you can use your inspiration point for advantage.
That's right. I could. I am actually going to use my inspiration for advantage.
Okay. And roll d4 with that.
And D4.
A dirty 20. Nice roll. So that is a total of 22. So far you've seen things that are mostly... The symbols on the wall are mostly energy focused. Lightning, fire, wind, sunlight, and thermal heat from beneath the ground. The tokens that you've placed here are either opposites or something that redirects. Water turns fire to steam. Steel directs lightning from its path. Ice chills the heat of the earth. Mountains block and redirect the wind. So what can be done about sunlight?
Well, you can blot it out with clouds.
How would you represent that on this?
Kind of wish I still had my fog.
You do have darkness, don't you?
I do have darkness. Wait a second. You want me to actually use a darkness?
I didn't say that. You were simply mentioning your fog cloud spell. But there are other ways to create darkness.
Should I use a darkness spell slot and place it over the sun?
You can do that.
What if I were to just put my hand completely over and covering it?
Do you do that?
I want to try that first. Just put my hand completely over the symbol and cover it.
You feel a pulse of energy between your hands and the symbol on the wall. And if you look to the north here, you'll see that out in the sands there's a rocky outcropping. Some of the rock grinds aside, creating an opening into the earth. Varin stands up from his position. Something might be coming out of the earth. The ground just opened up out here.
Well, I think I just may have opened it up by putting my hand over the sun, blotting out the sun.
That makes no sense, Adran.
Oh, did you mean like an eclipse?
An eclipse is what again?
And the moon covers the sun?
Oh yeah, that. I've never seen that.
I've heard of it.
I'm just wondering, do I take my hand off and does it close up again?
Do you take your hand off the sun?
I do take my hand off the sun.
The opening remains.
Oh. So.
Oh.
Let's go and check it out.
All right. In that case, gonna move us over to a new map.
Yay, new map.
We got through the maze. Well done.
Oh, wow, that was cool.
Okay, it is loading. Give me one moment, please. Excuse me. It is loading still. Okay, let me get tokens on the map. Here's Adran. Dell. Varin, and Thia. Okay, your health bar is not showing, sir, and same with Dell. So let me get rid of those. All right, Dell's showing, and now you are as well, sir. So, who wants to go down the dark tunnel into the ground first? The last time we did this, it did not go well for me, or for Adran for that matter, indicating that. Again, I'm just going to do this to show off the big scar on Adran's face. And since we're going underground, Adran, who do you want to have go underground?
Goodness. You know what? I'll go underground first.
Okay. And who do you...
Am I going to have Dell coming right behind me?
Okay. I'll have you go ahead and continue controlling his token for now.
Alright.
Who do you want next?
Alright, whoever wants to follow along now or get left behind.
Go on, Thea. I'll bring up the rear.
Okie dokie.
So I'm going to pull this up here. Alright, so, hold on 1 second, please, sir. While I quickly try and find... Oops, this is the wrong folder. Here we go. Found it. Alright. To describe, let me just quickly adjust this real quick. Okay, it did fix that. Okay. Excellent. Close that. The ceiling is 5 feet off the floor in the hallways. It is a very close opening. However, once you get to this chamber, Adran, the floor, the height of the floor from the ceiling changes to 10 feet difference. The interior of these chambers is entirely dark, the air smelling of old earth and stone, but otherwise fairly fresh. This chamber you now find yourself in is quiet. Dust and sand drifts piled on the floor and in the corners. To your right hand, a narrow set of stairs descends steeply down through a tiny hole carved through solid stone. To the left is a crooked passageway, the floor covered with drifting sand, and what looks like a spider web.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Are you doing that again?
Well, spiderweb over there is kind of hiding something, and I can't really make out what it is. But then the stairs leading down into the darkness. Golly. I don't know which path to choose.
Take out your dagger and spin it.
I'm gonna go left.
Okay, through the passageway towards the spiderweb?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright. Do I still have my sanguine nonetheless activated?
No, because we took a short rest, which takes which is an hour. So sanguine nonetheless would have extinguished long before now.
Alright, well, I will probably use my firebolt instead.
Oh, okay. How rude of you. Go ahead and give me a firebolt attack roll, sir.
Alright.
While I find there it is. Okay. That is a definite hit, and the spiderweb is completely destroyed.
You remember the last time we saw a spider web that big?
Wasn't there? Yeah, I got this nice little
pretty
dagger.
sure a spider was present when we had a spider web that big.
But I got a nice little dagger out of it. The
Well, there
chamber.
was multiple, but wasn't there also that spider person?
Hold that position there, Adran. Well, yeah, there was that. Let me find my description. Here he is. Here it is. Dark stains cover the walls and floor, and some spots on the ceiling, some 10 feet up. Two sets of dented, rusted armor stand against the walls. I don't have images to show statues. Sorry, you're just gonna have to imagine it. Sand drifting from the joints and hollow limbs. Standing at ruinous attention, ancient, heavy-looking swords hanging at their sides. Two decorative rugs lie in the center, stained and barely visible through the piled sand. At the bottom of the chamber are two grotesque-looking statues, poised in postures of aggressive watch. There is a lonesome sword hanging on the wall. It looks old and mundane.
Looks very old and mundane.
Clever.
And a couple of iron knuckles right there in the back room.
Iron knuckles?
It's a reference from Legend of Zelda. Very heavy armored soldiers.
Gotcha.
I thought they were like dark nuts or something like that.
I would have no knowledge. Also, there are more spiderwebs in the room. They stretch from floor to wall to ceiling.
Yeah.
There is a narrow passageway to the top right of the chamber.
Yeah, I'm just a little wary of the symbols that are down there on the floor.
Those are the rugs.
Okay. I just don't want to step on any and have like a trap come forth.
Also, to clarify, the suits of armor stand, one's right next to you, sir, and one is directly across the chamber from the first.
So what are these guys down here?
Those are the statues. The ones that have an aggressive, watchful posture.
Gotcha.
And the sword is hanging on the wall here.
I'm actually walking over towards that sword just to check it out.
Sorry, it's where I'm pinging.
You might want to hit it with something not you, or
Everything's
something
a
important.
mimic. Do you want my staff? Adran, do you want to use my staff to tap it instead of your hand?
Oh no, I wasn't even going to use my hand.
What were you going to use?
I was going to throw another firebolt at it.
That seems excessive, but okay.
Alright.
I'm feeling adventurous.
Alright, then I guess give me a firebolt attack against the hanging sword. You do strike it. The flames sizzling and crackling against the metal length, dealing 10 points of fire damage, and roll for initiative. Did you roll for Dell? If not, I'll do it.
No, I did not.
That's alright.
I'll roll for him now.
I already did it.
Oh, you already did? Okay.
Alright, so let's get our initiative tracker up and sort. Wow, Dell keeps getting the top notch. Come on.
Better to dodge with.
Yeah, right?
And then somehow me, standing in the thick of it.
Okay, now it's working for me. So let's shrink this, if I can. Okay, that was a little too much shrinkage. There we go. Alright. So as you blast in the sword, hanging innocent sword with fire, Dell's going to twitch and jump in surprise and take the dodge action. Adran, you've blasted the sword with fire. It's rattling in its holder and starting to lift out of the holder.
Oh, fun.
What would you like to do, sir?
Oh, well, I'm going to get very, very close to it.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. I don't even have my Sanguine nonetheless out.
No, you don't.
I'm going to use my bonus action to ignite my sword once again.
Okay. What damage type are you using?
I'm going to use fire still.
Okay. Then it's already set.
All right.
And you can give me your attack rolls.
All right. I will then hit it first with my Sanguine nonetheless.
That is a solid hit, and you separate the blade from the hilt just as it slips free of the holder.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Destroying it.
Well, I'm so glad we were able to take care of a sword. Well, I guess we're done, guys. Unless the armor wants to come out and have a go at it.
They are starting to rattle and shake loudly.
Somehow I thought that was going to happen.
What would you like to do, sir?
Well, I'm going to use the my other attacks on the suit of armor that's right next to me.
Excellent. Go for the attack.
All right. There we go.
That is a solid hit. You stab right into the armor, and there's a hollow ringing noise. There is nothing inside the armor.
Well, good news, guys. There's nobody inside the armor. So it's just the armor itself.
Do you want to make another attack?
Oh, yes.
Go for it. It sweeps its arm out and smacks your hand, causing your stab to miss.
Ah. Why?
Apparently did not appreciate. Did you want to move anywhere else, sir?
Also, too, guys, these suits of armor have attitude.
Did you want to move anywhere, sir?
Oh no, I'm gonna stay here and tango with my new dance partner.
All right, Thia, it's your turn. Unless you can find a way to flank, which at the moment the only way I can see for you to flank would be here. So you can flank with Varin.
She's gonna see if there's like some loose sand or rock first.
There is definitely sand on the floor.
She's gonna toss some of it. She's gonna go here and toss some of it here.
Where?
On this here.
Toss.
On the rug.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you do that. You toss sand on the rug.
Does it do anything?
Apparently not.
Okay. She didn't want to stand on it before trying.
Fair.
She's had a rug try to swallow her before. Okay. She'll go ahead and continue here.
Okay. So, hang on. Sorry, give me a second. So you step forward, having tested the rug.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to put you back here. And it's going to use its reaction to try and smother you. I get a 19.
Nope.
That does not hit you. Your armor class is 20, I believe. Yes?
That's correct.
Alright, you feel it starting to grip and grasp, but you dance up along its folded lengths as it tries to swallow you whole.
And back up.
Okay.
Thea, I'm so glad you wrapped that up.
What would you like to do, Thea?
All of the frustration.
Uh, 'Cause- 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 'cause-
That used at 25... 35 of her movement, because it was difficult terrain to get out of that space, right?
No, it was normal terrain.
It's normal terrain? Okay, so...
And you note that you were not stuck to it.
I wasn't stuck to it. That's interesting.
Correct.
That's altogether different. Is it considered prone?
It is not considered prone.
That's fair. I mean, a rug is supposed to lie around. Alright, just step here
Okay.
and try her best.
Alright, give me an attack at disadvantage.
Alright.
What are you targeting?
She might as well try to get that one.
Alright, give me the attack roll. Excuse me.
Alright.
If you hit, you will not get sneak attack. That is a solid hit, though.
Yeah. You know, any damage is better than no damage.
Exactly. You stab into the empty chest, causing a shrieking metallic noise of pain for 11 damage. Anything else for you, Thia?
No. She'll
Alright.
stay where she's at for right now.
In which case, it is now actually that armor's turn. It recoils from your stab. You see its empty helmet roll back and forth across its shoulders as though loosening its neck. And it's going to punch once at you and once at Varin. I get a 17 against you, Thia, and a 15 against Varin, both of which misses. Alright, we move to Varin. You know, it's not even all that surprising anymore when this sort of thing happens. Varin slips out his short sword and goes to attack the damaged armor. Although I will say it is rather odd to be doing this with armor. The first attack misses, scraping across the armored shoulder, but the second attack hits home for 9 damage and Colossus Slayer. So that is a total of 13 damage.
And yet you wanted me to poke at it with a stick.
Well, that was if it was a mimic. Remember those?
Oh yes, I remember those. I lost my silver short sword to that.
No, you didn't lose it to the mimic.
Well, it isn't.
There is a shrieking noise from down the tunnel.
I don't think these are mimics, though. The rug didn't stick.
Crawling along the wall close to the ceiling. So it is about. So basically, it's perceptually it's in the space that would be immediately above your head, sir.
Oh joy.
So remember, the ceiling is 10 feet off the floor from here. So you're filling one 5-foot cube of air. This thing is filling another 5-foot cube of air. And it looks down at you with beady, multifaceted eyes, glistening fangs hanging from its mouth. Reaches out with one long arm. And I get a 23 to hit you with web, sir.
Oh, aren't you a pretty sight?
I believe that misses your armor class, yes?
Well, that does.
And then it at you.
You don't say.
So it is 10 feet off the ground. Now, the armor you've damaged, sir, shrugs its shoulders back and forth, brings up its gauntleted arms, and swings twice at you.
Oh lord.
Hitting 16 and a 14, clattering and clanging against your shield. Alright. And then one of those stone statues to the south of us stretches its wings,
Oh.
bursts into flying movement, and lands right between Thia and Varin. It is going to bite at Varin and claw at Thia. Getting a 7 and a 10 to hit, both of which miss. Alright, top of the round. Tidel. I am very bewildered at the moment, he shouts. He's going to disengage and move behind Varin.
Good move.
Alright, which one is this? The rug immediately to the top of you, sir, is going to reach its enveloping folds towards you. I get a 14 as it tries to grab at your armored legs.
What? Whoa! What are you? Wait! Whoa! Do not make me poke you. You burn.
And then the other rug reaches for Thia, but only gets a 15. Adran, it's your turn, sir.
Don't make me poke you.
You've got a bipedal spider-like being on the ceiling above you. You've got moving armor in front of you, and a rug trying to give you a crushing hug.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, sir?
I'll deal with you guys one at a time. How's that?
Go for
I
it.
take my sanguine nonetheless, and I tap at the rug.
Go for the attack. A 20 to hit is definitely a hit. Checking something real quick. Okay. You deal it 10 points of fire. Interestingly, it doesn't seem to take double the damage.
But it takes damage nonetheless.
It does take damage indeed. You have 2 more attacks, sir.
I will then swing at the armor. With my mighty elephant. And
As you spin to go and stab at it, it steps in close to you and clips your shoulder with its fist, your elbow with its fist, pushing your thrust aside.
oh, man. So, I'm gonna have to be a little rough with you.
The
But I'll
visor,
be with you in a moment.
the visor clacks up and down.
I'll be with you in a moment. I
You're
thrust my sword straight up as far as it can possibly go, which... Will I be able to hit him?
Yeah, it's within reach. It's just on the
Okay.
ceiling.
Yeah, so... I thrust my sword straight in the air and hope to stab him.
Stab it. A 23 is definitely a hit. You score deep into the flesh of its long limb, dealing 9 fire damage. Anything else for you, Adran?
Alright, that's great. Round 2.
Alright, Thia. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, choices. Just gonna go ahead and try at that guy again because one less person to kill, trying to kill us is one less annoyance.
True.
Okay,
You are unfortunately still making it a disadvantage.
that's fair. There we go.
That is going to be a glancing blow as it parries your stab with its arm, but you dig into its armored shoulder, dealing 3 points of damage. Anything
Alright.
else for you, Thia?
No, that'll be it.
Alright. In which case, it is the armor's turn. It is... Once I find the character sheet. Going to flex its armored shoulder and then punch at your face, Thea. Getting a 21 to hit.
Ouch.
Okay.
You can
I'll
uncanny dodge
uncanny.
that. Alright, you're going to
Yeah.
take 3 bludgeoning. And then as it pulls its fist back from your face, it spins and is going to launch its other fist at Varin's face. Getting a crit.
Ow.
Thea, you watch as the fist connects straight on with Varin's nose, but there's no sound of breaking bone or cartilage. Varin just doesn't seem as affected as he should be. Varin kind of like, ow! Alright, so that was its turn. Varin, flexes his jaw a little. Alright. You're my target. And is going to stab twice at the armor. Okay, yeah, the 28 is going to hit and deal 11 plus 2 is 13 points of damage. The helmet goes flying, and the breastplate is rent asunder as Varin brings his sword crashing down from crest to bottom of the breastplate. And the whole thing just falls apart into pieces. "4!" yells Adran. And then my second attack is going to be against the suddenly moving statue, but doesn't deal terribly good amount of damage. Only 5 points. Oh, this thing's a little tough. Varin's going to pull his dagger out into his free hand. The spider-ish thing above you, Adran, rubs at its burnt arm. Roll me a d6, please, sir. Okay, so it does not recover that. It's going to reach down towards you with its drooling tusks. I get a 22 against your armor class, which is still 25, yes?
Yes, still 25.
And then it swipes at your neck and face, but you catch it with your shield just in the nick of time.
Nah, 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 nah.
And then the armor in front of you, it swings at your guts. Getting an 18 and a 13, just barely catching the edge of your shield, sir.
Ha 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 ha.
The winged statue, having been slapped in the face by Varin's sword, is going to bite and claw at Varin. Getting a 22, and a 21, so both are going to hit. Thia, once again, you see that these hits connect, and just don't seem to be hurting Varin as much as they should be. Alright, top of the round. Del is holding his staff of healing and staying out of the way. He's going to now take the dodge action. The rug next to you, sir, is going to attempt to grab hold of you once again. Getting a 10. And the next rug is going to attempt to grab Thia, getting a 16. Both of which miss. Alright, Adran, your turn, sir. You are currently muted. Thea, just checking, but you can hear me, yes?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Adran must have stepped away for the moment.
I'm sorry, I did put it on mic because there was some noise.
Ah, fair enough. Alright, it is your turn, sir. The rug is trying to wrap around your legs, and you keep dancing out of the way. What would you like to do?
Keep your tassels to yourself.
Ba-dum-bum.
And here we go, because you tried to grab at me.
And an inspiration point to you, sir.
Thank you.
13 is going to hit. You score a deep line of soot across the entangling fibers with 6 fire damage. Get 2 more
And
attacks.
I feel like I'm just going to simply attack you again.
Okay. Are you attacking the rug? I'm sorry.
Yes, the rug.
Okay, that is definitely going to hit for another 11 points of fire.
And then I'm going to strike at the armor.
Okay. It puts its arms up in a defensive boxing pose. But you slip past its guard and score it for another 7 fire. Nice shot, sir.
And, let's see. We did... Okay, I'm just trying to figure out when that one time that we did rest, that wasn't considered a short rest, correct?
No, it was a short rest. Did you not recover your second win or your action surge?
I did not.
You silly fighter, you.
Because I was going to go down and use my action surge so that I can do another set of rounds again.
You may go ahead and use your action surge.
Alrighty. Action surge used, and I'm now going to use Sanguine nonetheless on the guy above me.
Alright. Go for it. 16 is a definite hit for 11 fire.
And then as I bring my Sanguine nonetheless, I'm going to come down on the suit of armor.
Alright. Oh, it's still staggering from their first attack and does not see your stab coming for 6 fire.
And then, of course, I raise my sword high into the air, quoting my favorite line, "Stab like the mighty elephant!"
And are you stabbing at the creature on the ceiling?
That's the reason why I'm thrusting it high into the air.
That is a definite hit for 13. Well, you might have been reaching high to bring it crashing down on the rug.
Oh, I'm giving these guys the run for my money.
Of course you are. Did you want to move anywhere, sir?
Oh no, I'm comfortable right where I'm at.
You seem to be. Alright, Thea, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. She's gonna disengage and move to right here.
Okay.
And then she'll go ahead and attack the statue.
At normal. That is a solid hit. Give me sneak attack. You note that your sword definitely... the magic qualities of your sword enable it to pass through whatever resistance this thing has, and you deal it 22 points of damage. Watch that health bar. Anything else for you, Thea?
That'll be it.
Alright. Varin, using only his dagger, is going to stab twice, but with advantage. Thank you, Thea. You see a fierce grin pass briefly over Varin's darkened face. Pardon me, I had to cough. The 13 misses, but that 27 is going to hit. So Colossus Slayer. For 14 points of damage. And then Varin's going to use his bonus action to attack with his short sword. Getting a 24, which does hit, but only deals a disappointing 1 point of damage. Alright. Adran, please roll me a d6. Okay, does not recover that. It kind of swipes at the pain from the burns and goes to bite at you with its tusks again. But clearly missing. And yeah, it doesn't get any luck with its claws. The armor reeling from your deep stab, sir, is going to bring its gauntlets up and give you a 1-2 punch. And yeah, missing. You seem to have found your footing, and you're just like twisting and turning, guarding and countering every which way.
Were you planning on using fisticuffs against me? Amateur.
And then the statue, reeling in pain from the incredible blows from Thea, is going to bite at Thea, getting a 14, and then spin and claw at Varin. getting a 20, hitting Varin right in the calf, and dealing only 1 point of damage. Varin just kind of like, annoying little stone wing thing. Del looks up at Varin. I think there's something wrong with you. In the head. Where's this one? Okay. The rug is going to reach out for you once more, sir. Getting an 8. Oh man, I got so close to, at 17, but no.
Well, that wraps that.
The rug there, Thia, slithers across the floor and reaches towards you with its tassels. Getting a 17.
Well, that was uneventful.
Adran, it is your turn, sir.
I will use my sanguine nonetheless on all 3 that are surrounding me. First on the carpet.
Alright, go for it. The carpet is dispatched in a burst of flame.
Poof.
It's a whole new world from here.
Not for that one.
So
Ash.
goes the suit of armor.
Go for it. It does not counter in time as you stab right through the visor into its empty helmet, and it clatters and clangs to the floor.
Oh, let me see you laugh at that one now.
There's only one enemy confronting you, sir.
Oh, I really do need to stretch.
Let's see. It sees you coming, goes to duck, and you angle your thrust deep into its chest, and I'm gonna have it give me Constitution saving throw. Your thrust passes into its throat, dealing massive damage and killing it on the spot. It collapses towards you, giving a dexterity saving throw, sir.
Dexterity saving throw coming up.
And that one, it strikes you in the face and knocks you prone.
Oh.
Anything
I
else
got
for
a
you?
little too cocky there. Ow.
Stop playing on the floor, Adran!
Well, I'm gonna use half my movement speed to get back up onto my feet, although I'm kind of blinking, rubbing my eyes a little.
Rubbing at the webbing.
Yeah.
Anything else for you, sir?
No, that is it.
Alright. Thea, we move to your turn. What would you like to do?
She'll go ahead and attack the statue again.
Go for it. You attack it normal. That'll hit. Give me sneak attack. You stab through the back of the base of its skull, and the thing crumbles into scattered stones and dust as you deal it 29 points of damage. Excellent. Anything else for you?
Yeah, she'll walk around the rug to get here.
Okay. In that case, Varin is... He wants to flank with you, Thea. That doesn't quite count in my book for flanking. I'd need to be here or directly across from you. But I also don't want to leave it any ability to reach towards Del. So instead, I'm going to attack it twice with my dagger. Those are both going to hit. And once with my short sword. The 11 is a glancing blow, but the other two are solid hits. 15 and 7 is 22 plus 1, 23 points of damage. All right. Stay back, Del. We don't need your help on this one. Okay. The rug is going to... Let's see. Which one does it want to try and grab hold of? It's going to try and grab hold of Varin this time. An 18, Varin just kind of like gives a low hop and avoids its grasping tassels. Adran, can you bring it on home?
I choose to go right on top of him and then stab him right in the center.
Go for it.
Stab once.
That hits.
Stab twice.
That also hits, and it is slowly consumed into ash. And with that, we will exit initiative.
Ooh.
Is anyone else worried that the other statue didn't come to attack us?
We turn to look at it, and paying attention to it, we see that the carving is... its poise is that of something on watch, and in an aggressive posture. But its tongue is sticking out of its mouth, as though in open mockery of the room, or its occupants.
I'd say we just
he didn't like them anyway?
Does it matter?
Oh.
What was that thing?
A crowd. Because 3 is a crowd, and
I was waiting
my
for you to
dance
finish
card
that.
was getting kind of full. So
All right. Well, do we continue on?
I'd say yes.
Varin just
And-
sheaths his weapons. Do you want to proceed in the same order as before, sir?
Yes, and I will take my sanguine nonetheless and slice down all the cobwebs that are in our path.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me an attack roll then. And that one is a complete miss, and you score a deep line of ash and soot on the stone floor. I look at Del. You're sure you fixed his eyes, right?
I think he's getting overconfident.
Inspiration point to you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
After a roll like that, yep.
Del's like, you considering his fingers, like, I thought I did. Would you like to try again, sir?
I'll take a mulligan. Sure.
This time you take a much more measured approach and simply reach into the center of it, lighting it aflame and causing it to disintegrate.
Well, onward.
I whisper to Thia, he's not embarrassed or anything.
Well, I don't think he has shame.
Ahead of you, sir, the passageway continues towards what seems to be a rather steep drop-off and a darkened chamber.
Well, use more of my flames, or maybe I'll just light a torch. Nah.
I mean, you've got a burning sword in your hand. Yeah, that definitely hits, and it is gone. There's a small plopping noise from the ceiling as small globular sacks that look like slightly more solid webbing drop to the floor.
Yeah. And I will swing at this one too.
That is a definite hit, and the last web before us is consumed. Ba-ding.
Okay.
What was that?
My computer screen just went completely black, but I can still hear you.
Go to... Wait, your computer screen, the entirety of it?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Try scrolling.
No, like right after I made that move, it all of a sudden just blackened.
Like your entire screen or the map?
Like my entire screen of my computer just went black.
Are you is your computer plugged in?
Yes.
Try pressing a button. Anything?
No, nothing.
I don't know what to tell you. It's your computer.
I'm just gonna close my computer and then open it back up. Maybe that'll trigger something.
Okay, we'll stand by.
All right.
Can you see and hear? Oh, can you hear us?
Okay, can you hear me still?
I can hear you. Thia?
All right. My screen is now back to normal again.
Weird. Thia, can you hear us?
Very weird. I have no idea.
Yeah, I can
why
hear you
that
guys.
happened.
Okay.
So I did Google apparently, I was like, my Mac screen went, and then the immediate fill went black. So obviously, it's a common problem.
I blame Max.
Oh.
So-
Yes.
Would you like to continue,
Oh,
sir?
so I definitely hit that other fire web.
Yes, you did.
Or
Yep.
the spider web, I mean.
It was consumed. Do you wish to
Great.
continue?
I do wish to continue.
Okay. All right. There is a definite ledge ahead of you, sir. Right back here.
Right. Well,
And Thea, if you'll move up.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. And Varin just kind of pushes past you.
I'm not exactly
bumping
sure
your
what I'm looking at down there, but it looks like two stone rock lays a
Okay.
boys.
Hold on.
Or something.
Ba-dum-bum. Deep beneath the surface of the earth, this rectangular chamber rests in ostentatious silence. You're not entirely sure with your position how far down it is to the floor, because your dark vision only goes about 60 feet.
Hmm.
The walls, what you can see of them, are carved with explicit care to depict a kingdom of warriors, hearty and hale, brutal in conquest and fierce in battle. The greatest of battle scenes center on a man and a woman fighting side by side. Their likeness takes the entirety of the rear wall, stern-visaged and creased with many years, as though in judgment of those who dare tread these ancient hollowed halls. And that is all we can see from our current position.
Do you want to use one of my rocks, or do you want to use one of yours just to make sure?
I use
There
mine.
aren't any
You don't
traps
seem
below.
to use yours at all.
Well, you could use one of my rocks.
Why would I use one of yours? Mine work better.
Okay.
Are you going to drop a rock?
Yeah.
Give me an intelligence check with advantage.
All right.
That's nice. There's a brief pause and then a clack of stone on stone. You do some quick figuring in your head. If you had to guess, from ceiling to floor, it's roughly 180 feet.
Well, that's quite a drop off.
And if you recall that, well, in the hallway, it's 5 feet from floor to ceiling. So from our position, the ceiling is 5 feet up, which means that from our position, it's 175 feet down.
Yikes.
What's yikes?
It's 175 feet downward.
How on earth do you get that from a stone falling?
Intelligence check?
What is an intelligence check?
Well,
I
I'll explain
think
to
he
you later.
thinks he's smart or something.
Smartness, whatever.
No, maybe
Why
I
don't
just
you just
hear
climb
it.
down?
Do you want to climb down?
Do we have any rope?
Everyone except Dell has rope. 50 feet.
And 50 feet's not far enough down. I guess we could tie ropes together, but I mean,
We could also just send Thia. She can climb with ease.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
Do we want to
Yeah.
let her go down alone? Oh, wait. Dell quickly interrupts. Thia's head is a little injured, and you're going to send her into a dark, unseen chamber alone?
I should be fine.
No,
You can
no.
barely see straight, Thia. He holds up his hand and inviting you to slap his palm, and you miss completely.
I was able to hit things with my sword.
Adran, he gives you a rather disparaging look, like, you're really going to let her go down alone?
Well, no. I'll go down there with her. I just,
Need help?
yeah. Mhm.
You do have, I believe you have climbing gear, don't you, sir? Pitons? Yeah, you have 10 pitons, so you can anchor the rope.
I do have pitons.
We don't need to anchor it all the way down. Just anchor it here at the lip of the ledge.
All
Well,
right.
then, even if we tie all our rope together, it's not going to go all the way down.
True.
But then again, if we do have somebody with, I don't know, jump,
I'm not
and
jumping
I turn
down.
and look at you.
I'm not jumping down 175 feet. That
No.
will hurt.
I'm saying that once you're down there from the rope, you still have the capability of jumping back up to the rope. Another 30 feet jump.
Let me think for a moment. High jump is 3 plus strength modifier. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. I can only jump 12 feet up.
Well,
with the spell.
Wait a second. Wait. I'm completely not even thinking about this. I go dig in my pack and I pull out one of my charms of fairy dust.
Yeah, did that. So you're going to cast fly on yourself, sir?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Bear in mind that only affects you.
I know.
Okay. Are you going to hand the rope off your rope off to Varin?
No, because aren't I able to fly down?
You can fly down.
How long does it last?
It's effectively the same spell, and the spell is as the fly spell. So with concentration, 1 hour, I believe.
Okay, so that should be more than enough time for him to come down, search around, and come back up.
Yes, and if I do run into any trouble, I have 2 sharpshooters right above me.
It's for 10 minutes, not 1 hour.
Still plenty of time, hypothetically speaking.
Alternatively, Adran, you could carry one of us at a time down.
Why would I do that?
To bring us all down to the floor. Well, you don't know what's at the bottom. Your sight does not extend that far.
Well, Varin, would you like to travel down there with me?
Do I have to travel with you?
Well, would you rather have Thia down there, who's not necessarily doing all that well?
I didn't say that. I just asked. I just doubted if I had to travel with you, but I hold out my hand anyways.
Okay.
And Thea, are you just going to use second story work to climb down?
Yeah.
Dell clears his throat. Am I to remain up here, or should I climb down as well?
Well, do you want to climb down, or do you want to remain up here?
I'd rather stay with the group, in all honesty.
let's see.
So you're now concentrating on fly, sir,
All right.
and remove one use of charm.
I
One use
did.
of your charm. Thank you.
I do have one charm left.
Fair enough. Thea, are you going to climb down, or are you going to climb down and help Del down?
She'll climb alongside him so that she can help him.
Fair enough. The walls here are, stone and old, so there's lots of cracks and grooves and chunks missing, providing an ample supply of handholds and footholds. It takes Thea and Del a little bit, almost about the same amount of time as it takes Adran to fly Varin down, but we reach the bottom of the chamber. Alright, so at the base of the far wall, directly between the two carvings of the man and the woman, are twin thrones of pure sapphire, on which sit statues of a nobly featured man and woman. Between and before the thrones sits a stone chest. To the right of us, we can see another passageway. Standing next to it is a large stone statue, its arms folded as though in silent vigil.
Well,
Thea will bow and tell the statues, please excuse our interruption.
Let's just hope that statue doesn't come out and start attacking us.
So what are we doing? Just looking?
I'm gonna investigate the chest.
Alright. You step forward to investigate the chest, and as you do, there's a strange sensation. Kind of like you walked into some sort of like solider air that kind of ripples before you.
Ooh.
Roll for initiative.
Oh.
And at the same time, Adran, can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I was reading that wrong. Roll it one more time. We're going to go with the lower of the two results for the dexterity saving. Okay, so that's a 14. You are not engulfed.
Engulfed. That's good.
As the air ripples before you and you're pushed back by the front wall of a gelatinous cube.
I was wondering when we were going to be coming across a gelatinous cube.
So let's get our tracker up. And sort. Wow, Adran with a nat 20 initiative roll. How's it feel to go first?
It feels really good.
By the way, how hilarious is it that it takes you actually a nat 20 in order to go first?
Oh gosh.
Okay, so you do still have fly active on you, sir, and it is your turn.
Well, I would very much like to move at least 15 feet in the air.
Okay, so you're in your.
Well, hang on a second. How tall is the gelatinous cube?
The gelatinous cube is, I'm going to say 10 feet tall, roughly.
Okay. I was going to say, I wanted to fly at least above him, so then... fly about 15 feet, so then I can be directly above him and attack him.
Okay. Go for the attack. I assume you're attacking it 3 times?
Yes. Let's see. Where's my page? Here you are. Okay. And attacking. And yeah, I'm still on normal.
A 22 is going to be a very solid hit. page. There we go. For 7 fire.
Okay. And then I'll be attacking him again.
A 21 is another solid hit for 9 fire.
And one more time.
A 23, 3 solid hits in a row for another 7 fire.
It's not like this thing is a solid or a liquid. It's a gelatinous.
Ba-dum-bum. Anything else for you, sir?
No, that will do it for me.
All right. There's a sound of stone grinding on stone over in this direction. Excuse me. And you see about halfway, like just on the edges of your vision, the stone wall sliding apart. And out steps a suit of armor. Stepping directly into mid-air, as though it's walking on solid ground. It flies down and towards you, sir. Raising up a rather frightening looking sword and brandishing its own shield.
Oh boy.
Attack 1. Attack 2. Getting a 22 and a 24.
Whoa!
Clang, clang!
Close for comfort.
And it's flying at the same height as you.
I almost want to say this guy is going to be kind of like a shadowy self of myself, or something like that.
There is no physical form within the helmet.
Back again, are we?
Thea, it is your turn.
Okay. She'll move here. And she'll attack.
Okay.
It's gonna be at disadvantage, right?
With that positioning, and especially since Adran's diagonally up from you, I'm gonna say you can attack at normal.
Okay. Here's the attack.
That'll hit. Give me sneak attack.
See, you don't need flanking.
That's with flanking, sir.
Oh, that is with flanking.
Yes.
Uh-huh. That's why I was asking if I have to roll at disadvantage.
24 points of damage. Nice.
I have a head wound, Adran.
What's that? I can't hear you.
I'm concussed, okay?
Do you want to use your bonus? Oh, you used your interaction to draw your sword. So there's not much you can do with your bonus action except, do you want to pull out your dagger? You can fast hands. No? Okay. Alright, is there anything else for you, Thea?
That'll be it.
Fair enough. Alright. Excuse me. Varin. Well, no one's wait, hold on. Can I do that? Let me check. Hold on, where is it? That is not it. So choosing you as my point of reference, that means I can attack both those creatures with my sling.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna do that.
You're going to be using volley?
Here comes volley. A 20 is a solid hit against the gelatinous cube. Sorry, not the the flying suit of armor, solid hit for 8 damage. It helps if I look at the correct character before I say things. And the 15 is a solid hit against the gelatinous cube. There we go. And it's going to take Colossus Slayer. Okay, so that makes
whopping 1 more point.
Hey, that means I dealt the gelatinous cube the same amount of damage as I dealt the flying suit of armor. Yes. Except I don't. I don't seem my flying little rock does not seem to have hurt it nearly as much as it should have.
Ting.
I don't think I like that. And Varin's going to... Let's see, I used both of those, so I'm going to position myself between those things and Dell. The ginormous statue unfolds its arms and stomps heavily towards you, Thia.
Oh, he looks grimacing.
Positions itself between Thia and Varin. Varin just goes, "Oh my, that's big."
Spectacularly.
And it's going to attack you, Thia. I get an 18.
That's nice. Super
And then
nice.
it turns slowly and swings a massive fist towards Varin. There is a sharp crack of pain from Varin's voice as this thing's fist slams down, dealing Varin 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Ouch.
Hearing that, Dell considers pulling up his staff. He's going to move about as far away from all this as he can. So he is now in the far corner of the chamber. And let's see, he's going to cast, what's the range on that? Healing word, bonus action 60 feet. Yeah, Varin is still within range, so he's going to cast on Varin healing word. Healing Varin for 7. And then he's going to take the dodge action. The cube is going to extend a pseudopod up towards you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's new.
Eventually, there it goes. You feel a slap of stinging acid against your boot, but it does not manage to reach you yourself.
Ah!
And we are to the top of the round. Adran, it's your turn.
How dare you?
Oh, and just think, you haven't had a short rest to recharge action surge yet.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
but I stab at the gelatinous cube.
All right, bring it. Yeah, that'll hit for 9.
And then I turn my other 2 actions towards the flying suit of armor.
Go for it. That is a glancing blow for half damage, sir.
Really?
And that misses completely as it swings its shield and knocks your blow aside.
Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna be tougher than I thought.
Anything else for you, sir?
Well, I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna move over here a little bit.
That will trigger an attack of opportunity.
Yes, it will.
I get another 22, almost crashing through your leg.
Oh, came close.
Is that it for you, sir?
Yes, that is it.
All right, then it flies towards you. Excuse me. Brandishing, flourishing its longsword, and goes and presses the attack against you.
Yeah.
Getting a 15 and a 13.
Now this is a challenge.
All right, Thia, it's up to you.
Okay. I'm guessing that I'm no longer flanking.
Not with Adran. If you move, I'll grant you. If you move to either this square or this square, you'll be flanking the statue with Varin.
Okay. I think what I'll do is use my inspiration so I can roll at normal against the gelatinous cube.
Fair enough, and if you hit, you get sneak attack.
And so let's do that.
A crit!
And
Oh
sneak.
boy.
Now, sneak attack, what is the total value of dice for that for you right now? That is...
5d6.
So that's 30 plus 17 is 47. And 17. That is 64 points of damage, and the thing explodes, scattering goo and acid everywhere in a harmless but disgusting shower.
Okay, that gets rid of that obstacle, and then she'll move here.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
Very nice.
All right. Anything else for you, Thia?
I think that's it.
There's a skittering sound of stones and dirt to the left of you from the open passageway. Do you glance in that direction?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, I had to check something real quickly. You see, there's a ledge there that rises up from the floor we're on into a chamber beyond. Climbing down from the ledge into the chamber with us is a starkly poised woman of stately stature and long flowing robes. She turns from her short climb down and stares at you directly. And as she does so, her hair, you know how hair moves and like that kind of like whispering movement when it's especially long, and someone turns their head. It moves in that same fashion and then swings back unnaturally, and then raises its heads in multiple snake-like forms, hissing in your direction.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
That is one bad hair day.
Do I need to roll a save?
No, because it's not the start of your turn.
Okay.
She walks with elegant poise directly towards you, hissing hair notwithstanding. And as she gets up next to you, her snake-like hair whips down towards you.
Of course it's notwithstanding. They're coiled.
I get a 21 to hit.
That hits.
You can
I'll
uncanny
it.
Okay, so you're going to uncanny the piercing damage to 1, but you're going to take 9 poison. So 10 total damage. And then she brings out her own sword and goes to stab you. Getting an 8 and an 11.
Lovely.
Okay.
And as she does this, she cries out in Goblin, "You dare intrude upon my home?" Not that you understand that, Thia, but Adran, you and Varin both understand it.
I wonder if the guy I'm fighting is her knight in shining armor.
Varin looks a little shocked at all this, and he's within 30 feet. So... checking something real quick. Yeah, so Varin has to make a Constitution saving throw. Because I've always been good at that, so I'm going to use my inspiration point to get advantage on it. That's just enough, and Varin is not caught by the hideous gaze of this creature. What is that? Varin is going to pull out, okay, his Darkling Dagger, and stab at the enormous statue, flanking it with you, Thia. Thank you. Bonus action. Oh, I forgot. Bonus action casting Hunter's Mark on it at the same time. I need to remember that. I am so out of practice with Hunter's Mark. So, Hunter's Mark, I'm now concentrating. Eventually it'll respond. There we go. It's concentrating on the statue. There we go. 16 and 14 both hit. So Colossus Slayer twice. And, no, sorry, Colossus Slayer once, Hunter's Mark twice. I remember words. Okay, so that is 6 and 7 and 1. That's, excuse me, I need to check something actually. Okay. 6 and 7 and 1, 8 and 6 is 14, 14 and 3, 17, 18, 19. 19 total points of damage from my dagger.
Not bad.
I feel distinctively at risk here. And that's where I'll end my turn. And now the statue gets to move. It doesn't seem to care about this snake-headed lady. It's going to suddenly accelerate, and but only makes one attack. This one is going to be aimed at Varin. Varin sees the fist coming and slips to the side quickly. Whoa, that thing has only got fast. Del. He's going to maintain dodging, keeping an eye on the rest of us. He actually has enough dark vision that he can see the entirety of the chamber. Except for the ceiling. He can't see the ceiling. Adran, you are up next, sir.
Well, not exactly sure what I should do with this guy.
Actually, Adran, I need a Constitution saving throw, sir.
Oh, goodness. Constitution.
So, you... Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. Nat 20. So I won't continue saying what I was about to say, because it's not necessary. What would you like to do, sir?
Well... I got a flying suit of armor, you're dealing with a rock fighter, and her hair is coiled, ready to strike.
Indeed.
At Thia. This guy is seriously tough as nails. I was not expecting to come across a suit of armor so harsh like this one.
Going to focus on it?
Well, I'm going to try my best and attack it head on.
Okay. Go for it.
So here's my first attack with Sanguine nonetheless.
As you fly about in midair battle, and you
get
two nat 20s in a row.
That is awesome.
Nat 20 save. You know what? Nat 20 on your initiative roll, Nat 20 on your con save, Nat 20 on your attack. Well done.
Thank you.
That is 15 points of damage as you slip past its defenses.
Oh, wow. Where's it at? Okay, there. Not gonna get that lucky this time, but I'm gonna give him another shot with my Sanguine.
Go for it. Again, slamming it into its helmet with your burning blade for another 11 points.
And on this one, I just have a weird feeling I need to get somewhere above 20 to at least hit this guy, I'm guessing.
Seems like it.
All right,
you're not entirely sure.
On this one, I feel like I need to use my inspiration point just in case.
Go for it.
So here I am attacking with advantage.
You keep dodging about, swinging and slashing and crashing, spinning around at each other in midair, and you land another blow for 7 fire.
All right.
Excellent, sir. Anything else for you?
I'm going to just move. Oh gosh, I want to move somewhere, but I'm probably going to give him an attack of opportunity.
If you move somewhere without disengaging, then yes, you will trigger an attack of opportunity. But you can still move.
I'm still going to move anyway.
All right.
So, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. I'm now...
lunges towards you, getting a nat 1.
So he just missed.
Completely.
Hey, I'm way over here.
And now it's the flying suit of armor's turn.
Oh, no, wait. I used up my 30. Never mind.
No, when you're flying with fly, you have 60 feet of movement, sir.
I do?
You have 60 feet of movement, yes.
I wanted to at least move back down so that I'm at least 5 feet off the ground.
Okay. So you're just kind of like hovering above the ground?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So it's going to fly on a descending path towards you.
Okay.
Around Thia. And bringing its long sword to bear against you, sir.
Okay.
Getting a 20 and an 18, smashing against your shield to no avail, but to quite painful effect.
Ow. That's going to be sore in the morning.
Thia, it is your turn. You can either give me a Constitution saving throw, or choose to avert your gaze.
I'll avert my gaze and pay attention to the statue here.
Alright, so you're going to have to make your attack roll with disadvantage. Sorry, let me think about this for a second. We're flanking. That's canceling out the disadvantage. Okay, so you're making an attack roll at normal.
Okay, so let's do that.
A 22 is a solid hit for 24 points of damage.
22.
Oh, 22, thank you, yes. I don't know why I said, I was thinking 24, but okay. Alright, anything else for you, Thia?
That'll be it.
Okay. In that case, it is now the creature's turn. And... okay. She sees you, Adran.
Mm-hmm.
And hisses at you from her throat. Defiler! She's going to stab at Thia twice. Getting an 8 and a 14. And then her hair whips around and strikes at you, sir. Getting a 22 to hit.
I'm still at 25, so...
You're catching so much with your shield right now. Okay. Varin. Thinking for a second. Varin's going to move here. He's going to avert his gaze. For what he was going to do, it wasn't going to matter either way. Varin drops his Darkling Dagger, so he has an empty hand. And chooses a point right above your head, Thia. And he's going to make an attack roll against, well, basically every enemy creature. At disadvantage with this... wait a minute. He's flanking with Thia against the statue. So that'll be made at normal. Everyone else will be at disadvantage. So let's do against the statue at normal. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Sling. There, that one.
Oof.
That is a thinking for a second. Yes, that is actually a miss, unfortunately. And then the next two are at disadvantage. So here's for Snakehead.
He was 3 feet in front of you, and you missed him!
A stone cracks into the corner of the snake-headed lady's left eye. The shot against the statue itself actually blurred to one side. It moved so quickly. Checking something real quick. Okay, so she's going to take 7 damage from that. Watch her health. Oh, gotta shrink my character sheet for a second. Watch her health bar. That was 7 damage.
Ouch.
And then disadvantage against the flying suit of armor. And that one missing. And that was 3 sling stones. There we go. Maybe we shouldn't have tried for fancy. Alright, Adran, please roll me a d6.
D6. Here we go.
Okay.
Ooh.
Thank you. The statue is going to make a slam attack against Thia. I get a 26 to hit.
Okay, I'll uncanny that.
Alright, so you only take 6 damage from that. And then slam attack at Varin. Getting a 24. Ouch. Dealing 17 points of bludgeoning damage. And Varin needs to make a saving throw to keep Hunter's Mark. Make sure I'm on normal. Good.
Save it, save it.
That is a save, and I maintain Hunter's Mark. Ow!
Nice.
From the darkness, Thia, you can hear Vendel call out, "Thia, do you need help?"
I'll be fine. For now.
And then he's going to glance over at Varin, who is looking a little battered. Okay. And he's going to cast Healing Word on Varin. Giving back 6 hit points. Adran, it is your turn, sir.
Alright, I'm now going to fly 15 feet high. Well, fly up to 15 feet high. So then I can fly over here. Alright, so that misses. And that also misses there. I can't hear you anymore, Varin.
Sorry, I forgot. So both of those miss you.
Alright. So, how tall is this rock?
It's about 10
giant
feet.
guy?
It's about 10 feet, the same as the cube.
So I then lower myself down to about eye level with
Okay.
him. And then I take both shield and sword in hand and I stretch forth in a push-like motion, casting Gust of Wind.
Oh, put that in the chat for me, please. Alright, each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you. So it's a 60-foot line. Alright, so you're casting that. There we go. Goodness gracious, that is a long line.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you are now. That's going to end concentration on fly, sir.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to drop from 10 feet up.
So, Constitution saving throw?
Not a Constitution saving throw. You could, before you land, before you cast the spell, you could choose to simply land. Unless you took, no, you have 60 feet of flying move speed. You could definitely land.
Yeah.
So you're going to land first and then cast the spell?
Yeah.
Good call. Otherwise, you would have taken a d6 bludgeoning damage.
Hmm.
So you're now concentrating on Gust of Wind.
All right.
And that's at the start of the creature's next turn, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
And also, too, I believe I have a bonus point at the end of my next turn. I can switch directions whenever I want.
No, that's not at the end of your turn. That's as a bonus action.
As a bonus
on
action.
Each of your turns before the spell ends. It only lasts for 1 minute, so it will end round 14.
Okay.
So that's going to be it for you, I believe, yes?
I believe, yes.
Okay, and what is the direction you are directing the wind?
Where's my thing? Basically this way.
Okay.
Because I kind of wanted to throw him off balance a little bit to give you an advantage on...
There you go.
Oh, why thank you.
Indeed.
That's pretty cool.
The flying suit of armor, which is still 15 feet up, so it's actually already outside your melee range, Thia, flies past you, descending from, let's see, 20, so it's now 5, over, whatever, I'm going to say it's now 5 feet off the ground. And well within melee range of you, sir. Getting an 18 and a 15, smashing against your shield to no avail.
Yep.
And I should have actually had you making well, you could have just chosen to avert your gaze. Thia, do you wish to avert your gaze?
Yes.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Attack the statue.
Okay. You're attacking at normal thanks to flanking. An 11, however, it seems to sense your approaching blade, and its legs twist to the side and dodge you. Anything else for you, Thia?
She'll pull out her dagger and try to hit with that.
Okay, give me the attack roll. Same target?
Yep.
That is a solid hit. Give me sneak attack. 28 points of damage. However, you're using your dagger.
Yeah. Which isn't magical, so...
Yeah, it deals significantly less damage than that.
Still damage.
It is still damage. We are chewing away. Alright, you chose to avert your gaze and you used your bonus action. Anything else for you, Thia?
That'll be it.
Okay. In which case... it is now the chilling beauty with snake hair who stabs at your back. Getting 16 and 7, and then her hair whips around her neck towards the back of your neck. However, clashing against your armor to no avail. Kind of curious. Alright, so let's finish off this round. And then we'll call it for the night. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds really good.
Let's see, is it worth doing another volley? Or should I focus on the big guy? Still pretty healthy, so probably not worth it to volley. Varin will snatch up his dagger from the floor and make 2 attacks with advantage. Thank you, Thia. Against the statue. Both of those are going to hit.
Nice.
Okay, so that is 8 and 8, 16. Plus 2, 18. Plus
23.
5, plus 2. Yep, that is 25 points of damage.
Nice.
Cool.
Boom. Checking something. Alright. Please roll me a d6, sir.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. It is starting its turn in the gust of wind. How wide is gust of wind again? It is 10 feet wide. Varin is, I guess, outside the range of that 10 feet, do you think? Let's check.
I believe so, yes.
Varin actually, wait, 5 feet that way, 5 feet that way. Varin should have actually made a strength saving throw against your gust. So let's see if Varin succeeds against that. What is your spell save DC, sir?
Spell safety.
Oops, I left that on advantage. So I would have gotten a 14. Let's check this guy's strength
15.
saving throw. Strength saving throw.
Dang.
Alright, so Adran, your spell save DC is 15. So Varin would have failed against your gust of wind. So I would have been pushed 15 feet away from you, but that would not have triggered an attack of opportunity, thank goodness. So in order to... On my turn, I would have had to step clear of your wind. And gone like this. So on my next turn, I'll still be under the effect of gust of wind. And the statue is it succeeds its saving throw against your wind, sir.
Yeah. It's rock solid.
Indeed. It turns and fixes its sightless face upon you, sir. Getting a 21. And then a 24.
Oh, gosh.
You feel bruises on beneath your shield arm.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to need some big-time healing after this. Ugh.
Dell. He's running out of spell slots. He's going to hold off for now. Alright, we are at the top of the round. The chest remains undiscovered, and we are up some rather heavy hitters. Once more, a thank you to Hannah for the wonderful character art. I hope you both like it.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
I love it.
Awesome. She will be very pleased to hear that. I hope you both had a great deal of fun playing, and we will come back to this next week. Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adran, Thia, and Varin take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Bugbear Chief, Cockatrice, Giant Goat, Giant Scorpion, Giant Wasp, Manticore, Scout. Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.